Here's the harsh truth most people never realize. Toxic people don't control you because they're smart. They control you because they're predictable, and you don't know the pattern yet. But once you learn it, you'll see every guilt trip, every harmless joke, every mind game coming a mile away. And after today, they won't be able to use it on you again. Ever notice how toxic people act like they're unpredictable geniuses? Like they're some deep mystery nobody can figure out? Here's the truth they never expect. They're not mysterious, they're predictable. And once you know the signs, you can see their next move before they make it. Their fake confusion. Their harmless jokes. Their guilt trips. Their reality-twisting conversations. It's not chaos. It's a script, and today, you're going to learn how to read it, and beat it. Part 1. Reading Toxic People Like a Book. Most people don't even realize when they're being manipulated. Not because they're weak, but because toxic people don't attack directly. They study you. Quietly. Patiently. Like they're reading chapter 1 before the story even starts. And it always begins the same way. Section 1, the pinprick test. Toxic people start with tiny emotional jabs. Comments that sound innocent, but sting. Relax, you're too serious. Wow, sensitive much? Calm down, it was just a joke. Then they pause. Not to listen, but to watch your reaction. Your face. Your tone. That split-second hesitation. They're scanning for weak spots. If shame makes you shrink, they remember. If guilt softens your voice, they remember. If defensiveness makes you talk too much, they remember. The first emotion you show tells them what button to push later. That's their chapter 1. Section 2. The boundary stretch. Toxic people don't break your boundaries. They stretch them slowly. Why didn't you reply sooner? After ignoring you for days. Can you do me a quick favor? And it's never quick. Don't be dramatic, it's not a big deal. These aren't requests. They're measurements. They're testing. How fast you explain yourself. How badly you avoid conflict. How much guilt it takes to make you fold. Psychologists call this compliance testing. Translation. How far can I push before you push back? Section 3. The reality flip. Eventually, the game escalates. Suddenly you hear. I never said that. You're imagining things. You're overreacting. They're not arguing about the situation anymore. They're arguing about your perception. If they can make you question yourself, they control the story. That's gaslighting. Not just confusion, disorientation. When they stop studying you and start rewriting the narrative, they've entered the control phase. And that's when you stop reacting and start decoding. Part 2, Outsmarting Them. Section 1. Become unreadable. Remember those testing jabs? The fastest way to beat them? Give them nothing. No flinch. No forced laugh. No defensive tone. Just calm, neutral presence. Toxic people don't feed on the joke. They feed on the data. When your expression doesn't change, you become unreadable. And unreadable people can't be manipulated. Section 2. Lock your boundaries. The real power move? Firm boundaries, spoken calmly. I'll reply when I'm free. I'm not available for that. That doesn't work for me. I'm not okay with that. No panic. No essays. No over-explaining. They expect you to fold. When you don't, the power flips. And they're suddenly the one adjusting. Section 3. Anchor yourself in reality. Gaslighting only works when you doubt yourself. So instead of arguing, you say, I remember what happened. We just remember it differently. And you move on. People who trust themselves can't be gaslit. Take away the confusion. And the manipulation collapses. The endgame. When you combine unreadable reactions, solid boundaries, and unshakable self-trust, something amazing happens. Their tactics stop working. They back off, not because they respect you, but because they can't control someone who won't hand over emotional access. You don't beat them by fighting harder. You beat them by refusing to play their game. Because the strongest person in any toxic situation is the one who writes their own script.
Now I want to hear from you. What's the sneakiest way someone ever tried to test your boundaries? Drop it in the comments. Let's decode it together. And if you want to stay unbothered, calm, and impossible to manipulate, make sure you watch the next video. Hit like, subscribe, and join us here on Dark Mind 999 for daily psychology insights that keep you one step ahead.